Hello everyone, and you're watching Bitcoin Bubble news channel. People will ask, where were you during the digital gold rush in about 20 years? Also, you'll be rich if you saw it and did something about it. You'd have good things to tell if you knew about it and talked about it. There will also be a lot of people who didn't see it and will be where they are. Michael Saylor recently gave a keynote speech at the HCWRI annual Global Investment Conference. In it, he talked in details about Bitcoin for institutional investors. Saylor talked about how Bitcoin changes the game for companies that want to protect themselves from inflation and diversify their portfolios. He talked about how Bitcoin's long term value is like that of traditional assets, which shows why it keeps doing better than its rivals. Bitcoin was selling at about $58,000 at the time of the conversation. It had gone up 1% in the last 24 hours and 3% in the last week. Don't miss the bull run in 2025. Learn as much as you can before everyone else. We made the best crypto G step-by-step guide that will help you through this bull run. Find out the secrets of crypto and start investing smarter right away. Now click on the link below to get your special copy for a little less than $10. For the most part though, diversity means selling the winners to buy the losers. You lost if you moved your business away from Amazon. You lost if you got away from Apple. If you moved your money away from Microsoft and into any of the 100,000 other companies that make business software, you lost. Why is that the case? Because in this day and age, if you can set up a digital network that connects a billion people, you have such a huge economic advantage that no one else is going to be able to catch up. And Microsoft is still showing that today, many years after it was opened. Now the question is, what's the answer? Is Bitcoin the answer? Well, Bitcoin has done 46% over the last 4 years. All other asset classes and ideas are being crushed by it. And it is definitely higher than the rate of inflation in money. Bitwise put this chart up yesterday. This is Bitcoin's history over the last 14 years. At the very top of the chart, you can see that Bitcoin is the product that is doing the best. 11 of the last 14 years, the owner has won the SB. We believe Bitcoin is the first real money. We believe Bitcoin is a big deal. We believe Bitcoin is the point where business and science meet for the first time. We think you need to rethink money. Capital needs to be rethought. You should think about money again. You need to change how you do business. You need to rethink how you handle business money. We believe that. That's the reason we're winning. We believe this is a major change in both technology and paradigm, and we expect to keep winning. We believe Bitcoin is valuable. We believe it has all the good qualities of sound money and none of the bad qualities of real gold, which was a cruel relic. Many things are wrong with gold. It seems like Satoshi got rid of all the problems and only kept the good stuff. And if you didn't pay attention to something that won 11, you either didn't know about it or thought that one of these worries was enough to keep you from buying the asset. From what I've seen, everyone is against Bitcoin before they're for it. This includes me, as I went from being skeptical to believing in Bitcoin. This is what I said in public on December 18th, 2013. Bitcoin's time is running out. It's only a matter of time before it goes away, just like online gaming. The government will not allow it. Also, this is what I thought when Bitcoin was worth $100 a share or $100 a Bitcoin. This is what I thought when Bitcoin was worth $10,000 or 100 times as much now. I saw the light. Oh my God. The world will be different after Bitcoin. It can't be stopped. It's getting smarter, faster, and stronger at a very fast rate. This is Bitcoin's journey. This journey is something everyone does. You're born to lie. There are two lip birds. It's not real. This is the Peter Schiff. You are born to be a Peter Schiff. You might want to stay a Peter Schiff. Just 1 hour is enough to doubt something. Just enough to hurt yourself after an hour. After 10 hours, you start to think that it might be a good thing. I choose to trade it. I'm going to get it for less money and sell it for more. After that, I'll buy it back for a low price. I'm also going to trade something this way. If you study and think about it for 100 hours, you will become an investor. This is a network for digital money. It's like Google but for money. This is Facebook for rich people and people who want to make money. Rupert Murdoch never added 100 million friends to Facebook. When Rupert Murdoch invests in Bitcoin, he brings a lot of money with him. Okay, the deal, the idea of trading is not that hard, and the investors think it will be the next big thing in tech. You can't get money anywhere else online. You become a maximalist after about 1,000 hours. And for a maximalist, this is the right thing to do. This makes the world a better place. Okay, the money doesn't work. The world is broken. A huge number of people are in pain. Take care of the money. Make the world better. That's the story of Bitcoin. Feeling down now. That's 100 hours for an owner. My time is almost up at 41 minutes. Here we are at the 1 hour Bitcoin, a crash lesson for Bitcoin investors. So let's begin with some basic ideas. Just what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the digital change that energy is going through. Apple is changing photos digitally, Google is changing books digitally, Amazon changed the storefront digitally, and Nvidia is trying to change intelligence digitally. But what does it mean to change energy digitally? It's electrical energy that can be sent over long distances without making noise and change into heat, light, sound, and vision. The way we get clean energy from nuclear reactions changes the world. As a side note, we believe that was Enrico Fermi's idea. He did that at the Chicago School of Law. The university that John D. Rockefeller started is called the University of Chicago. There's some irony in that. So, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a new kind of digital energy that can be controlled by a computer and sent through space and time. That's a lot to think about. Digital energy can be used for many things. What does it mean? What I mean is something conservative. It means I own something worth $1 billion and can move it anywhere in the universe or hold on to it for 1,000 years. Still, it's something. Okay, Satoshi was the first person to figure out how to do that. What's the best way to make money with digital energy? It's how wealth is changing because of technology. As we just heard from Michael Saylor, long-term buyers should pay special attention to Bitcoin stability as an asset class. Let's now talk about three important issues. Bitcoin changes the way money is stored digitally, which is why it's doing better than traditional assets like stocks and real estate, and big companies like BlackRock are starting to accept Bitcoin. Saylor says that Bitcoin is the best option for people who want both stability and growth in the digital age because it is hard to get and works well. Now let's hear more from Michael Saylor about how Bitcoin is being used by businesses and why investors should be excited about it. People from all walks of life, rich, middle class, and working class, will want a Bitcoin if they need a bank account anywhere in the world and have a cell phone. That's what Bitcoin stands for here. It's better than foreign loans, stocks, real estate, currencies, and capital assets. This is hard for someone in Manhattan to understand. The place where you live is the best in the world. Okay, it is also likely the safest city in the safest economic network in the strongest country that has ever existed. Okay, anyone who owns an apartment in Manhattan would say, I'd never sell it, you have to trade down on everything else. Okay, there are always trade downs. It's a gift for my kids. I'm not going anywhere.